up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabsome besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. I kinda love Disney Doorables. Like seriously, there's a bowl of them on my coffee table. What? Disney Doorables can be home decor, and I love using them as dolls for dolls. As I collect Disney characters, my dolls can too. Let's open Disney Doorables Series 10, celebrating 100 years of wonder. This is the multi-peek where we find 5, 6, or 7 figures inside. Let's open it up. I'm seeing 5 doors, and I like how the packaging makes me think dollhouse. Our Disney Doorables totally need a house. Let's open the first door, which has the collector's guide. Oh, and I almost forgot. This is box B05. This is bag 9, and inside we find the Doorable of Vinny from Atlantis. This is my second Atlantis figure. I've got the 2 common ones. Behind the next door, we find bag 56 with it's Wally spraying a fire extinguisher. Door number 3 gives us bag 30, which is the figure of Moana, who's a double. Opening door number 4 with bag number 5, that is the ultra rare Giggle McDimples from Toy Story. And in our last door, we get bag 17. Oops, I dropped it. It's Emile from Ratatouille. Sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. I didn't even remember the rats had names, but he looks perfect in my little miraculous backdrop. So adorable. Since I do like to display some of my collection around my house, let's make a shadow box using a dollar store frame. Like we did with our Luca display, only we're gonna make it smaller. Because this one sticks out from the wall like 3 inches, and I was just never really able to display it. This is a 5x7 frame I bought at the dollar store for $1.25. I take it apart, trace the insert on foam board, cut it out, cut 1¼ strips to glue around the edge to make a box. I make sure the frame can fit on top. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And now we can build our scene inside the box. I'm choosing to paint the outside, and I began painting the inside, and now we're gonna add a little blue. I have to wait for it to dry. While waiting, we might as well scale down our Luca display, where we carved all those stones into the foam board. That took way longer than I thought. It might have just been easier to start over. And I just have to touch up the paint, then place the frame on top. And we've got 3D art that we can use to display our Disney Doorables. In the other one, I tried to paint the night sky. Let's add a few dots for stars. Then I take leftover packaging and we're gonna just tear it up and glue it into the box. Let's add a little paint. I painted it black. Then I just lightly brush it with a little brown and copper. Does it look like trash? I was going for trash. I take a doll shoe and we're just gonna add a little texture, spending a little time bringing out some of those details in the shoes. Let's add a plant, then add it to the scene to make a display for Wally. I glue on the dollar store frame, and we can glue on the back of the dollar store frame so we can set it on a table or hang it on a wall. And I kinda love that we used the Disney Doorable packaging to create the trash in the scene. And for those of you who like to get crafty during the holidays, these could make fun gifts. We can even go full on Bob Ross with these. I took a little painting we did in a YouTube live a long time ago and added some hot glue for texture. Then I paint it a dark greenish brown. Use a lighter green to add some highlights to make a nature scene in a box. And this time, let's add a gold frame to make a scene that can be used with almost any Doorable. We are pretty much making our own Disney Doorable movie moments using Doorables we already have with a $1.25 frame and some scrap pieces of foam board. Can we make a larger one? This is a 9 by 9 inch frame I bought at the dollar store. This is not Disney Doorable related, but I've been wanting to make a little present for Bella. This is a black square frame. Let's make the tray. Paint a door. I cut another piece of foam board with a door cutout, glue strips around it, paint it. I cut scraps of felt into strips to make carpet, then glue it into the box. Add the cutout, add little details to personalize it to make a memory of her college dorm. She can use it as a little shelf by her door, maybe add a hook for some keys. And of course, we can use it as a doll display. The Disney Store Wreck-It Ralph Comfy Princesses are the perfect size for this scene. If I wanted to make one a little larger to fit a 1/6 scale doll like a Barbie, I think we would have to make the box a little deeper, maybe 2.5 inches. We could probably get away with 2. I'm just really enjoying using scraps of foam board from other projects, like these leftover pieces we cut from our Luca display. Carve in a little more texture like we did with the stone walkway or the cobblestones. Then I can cut a glue stick, glue another one onto the side. I run the hot glue gun along it to add some texture and bend it to give it a little more of a tree shape. I take mounds of glue and add more texture. I paint them black, and now we have to wait for them to dry. While waiting, let's open a Disney Doorables Let's Go Series 2. There are 40 minis to collect, including a few from Encanto. Ooh, there's Kermit and Panda May. Here we are getting some of our favorite characters in different poses. This is box A11. Ooh, and I like those little mini posters on the back. Focus, Toya. You're always getting excited about the packaging. Oh yeah, there could be 5, 6, or 7 figures inside. Looks like we have 3 compartments. Let's just go ahead and open them all up and just take it all out. There's a collector's guide. Ooh, where we get to see those little postcards again. I bet we could cut these out and use them with the dolls. Yep, I'm doing it. I'm just cutting them out. And they're perfect for the mini dolls. It's a little small for a Barbie, but it could be fun clutter for a desk. The Doorables are divided into categories. There's Let's Go Dude Ranch, Let's Go Explore, International Getaway, Cruise, and Around the World. This is bag 36. Inside we find Jumba from Lilo and Stitch. And we have a postcard. Bag number 30 gives us Clarabelle Cow. Bag number 25 is Ariel. Unfortunately, she does have a little mark on her face. Bag number 14 is Antonio from Encanto. He also has a few marks. And bag number 10 is Rue, ready to explore. Our tree trunk and greenery is now dry. I placed them in the box to see where I would like for them to go. Then I remove the part that will be our leaves or greenery. And we're gonna just add a little paint to the background, kind of like a little base coat. I brush the tree trunk with brown paint, our leaves or greenery with green, then begin gluing them into the box, starting with the pieces on the back, then the tree trunk, then another piece in the front. Attach the frame, and we've got another scene. And I really like the frame's gold. I used my silicone mold to make some decorative pieces and gave them a black base coat. I glued them onto the corners and then brushed everything gold to make it fancy. Let's see how our Let's Go Roo looks in our little forest. Oh, this is definitely a fun way to display our collection. Speaking of collections, this year Disney Doorables came out with Disney Doorables Academy. I bought these at Target for $5.99 each. This is box E19. Inside we will find 1 locker, 1 figure, and 5 accessories. And in this box we have an icy blue locker. Let's open the tiny bag, and inside we have a snowflake lock, and we're gonna put it right here. Oops, I still have paint all over my hands. Oops, got it. And now we can open the locker, take out the stickers and the bags. Everything being piled into the locker has bent my shelf a little bit, so that's something. This is bag 25, and inside we find Olaf. Carrying a book, he totally looks ready for class. His other accessories are a desk, a book, a small fan. That's kind of cool. I can totally see me painting this and putting it in a doll room. And there is a tiny drink. If we made one of our little shadow boxes of a school or a bedroom, we could totally add these minis to it. Or they could be more toys for our dolls to have with their Doorables collection, since we use them as dolls for dolls. This is box E14, which is Ariel from The Little Mermaid. My locker looks pretty good. We have more stickers. Bag number 7, which is Ariel in her blue dress carrying a book. And she looks pretty good. For her accessories, we get an instrument and a microphone, a desk with music, and a book. It appears the lockers are stackable, and everything can be stored inside. I bought the Campus Crew Pack for $12.99 at Target. Here there are 45 figures, and we have different categories. There's clubs, athletics, student body, faculty, and pep rally. And again, we can get 5, 6, or 7 figures. This is box A22. Just pull the tab going all the way around to open the box. Looks like we got 5. I totally wish that we always got the same amount. 7 every time would be great. Oh, this is bag number 4. Yeah. And the figure inside is Geppetto. And this is my second one, but now we're getting him in a different pose, so I think that's pretty cool. In our next bag, we find Cinderella. Oh, and this was bag number 29. Bag 36 is Dewey. Bag number 8 is Donald Duck. And bag number 19 is Pocahontas. And I just found a bag that I missed from the Disney Doorables Let's Go. Oh my goodness, I almost lost this one. It was bag number 34 and Snow White. We should probably make a beach one of these days. But since we did make these little shadow boxes today, and they are pretty much like movie moments, I thought we could check out a few Disney Doorables Movie Moments Series 2. I bought these at Target for $10.99 each. And yes, at that price, I totally looked up the codes in the store because I want The Princess and the Frog and The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is box D68. Hopefully this is Tiana and Naveen. And sorry about my nails, the crafting kind of destroyed them. Here's the card. Yes! Thank you to everyone who is posting codes online. Here's our scene, and here is Tiana and Naveen. They are removable, and we can switch out the Doorables as we like. Love them. I have a lot of Tianas, I don't have a lot of Naveens, so this was a must for me. The next one is D88, and I'm hoping it's the Nightmare Before Christmas. Yup. Here's the backdrop and the box. We get the little curly heel thing with some pumpkins, Jack Skellington, and Zero, so we can have that movie moment. Perfect for Halloween. Thank you for joining us while we made shadow boxes to display our collection in 3D art, which are pretty much DIY movie moments. And we checked out a few Disney Doorables. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff, the Frog Vlog, and Bella of MyFroggyStuff. And we will see you next time.